Hey YouTube, what is up everybody? This is your homeboy. I just want to say this, I normally don't do a video like this. Me and another lady were talking at work, and we was pretty much talking about marriages. I don't really do videos like this, but the way I was taught, if you get married, you take the notion on making that vow of getting married to that woman that you fall madly in love with and everything else. Well, all I gotta say is that you made the commitment. You made the commitment on being with that woman, being in a relationship with her, for the rest of your life. And most guys, and I'm going to say this about women too, most women and guys cheat on each other because they never stayed with the plan on the valve, on the ring that they made for each other to get married on. Well, instead of cheating on each other, just tell the other half, be honest with them in the marriage, and say, hey, I'm not happy in this relationship anymore, or this marriage anymore. Get a divorce. Get a divorce. Why I say that? If you're not happy in a marriage, get a divorce. If you are happy, stay with it. Because make the marriage last as long as you can. And everything else. And that's the thing. People don't really, I think people nowadays, when they get married, they rush into it. They don't wait a while on getting married and stuff like that. They don't wait a while on it to get married and stuff like that, because the thing of it is, when people tendency to get married real quick at a young age, and they get older and they realize, well, my love has drawn away from the relationship and everything else. And everything like that. So, what do you do when you get married at a young age and you realize that your love is slipping away for each other? And, well, the thing of it is, get a divorce. Say, hey, I'm through. I don't want to be with you anymore. I don't see no connection with us anymore. I want to move on. And that's the thing. Most people don't do that because they don't want to hurt the other person, so they let her just go behind somebody back, their other half's back, the one they married to, and cheat on them, and come home to them like nothing's happened. When the thing of it is, they usually find out anyway. Because usually the woman can usually see right through the man's bullshit. The same with the man. A man can see right through the woman's bullshit. And on how I see things when it comes to relationships and marriage, even though I never been married, other than a while back, I dated somebody for 3 months, and yeah, it was a long distance relationship, but didn't work out. But I was always honest with her, but she was never honest with me. And I saw right through the bullcrap, and I saw all the red flags. So that's the reason why I dumped her. I got rid of her. I didn't want to be with her anymore. And I'm not saying that she's a bad person. You know, she had the heart. You know, she cared about you, unless it was about her. And I didn't like that she was trying to pin it all out on being all about her, not me. You know, the way I see it, relationships and marriage, same thing. Always be loyal to one another. Always be trustworthy. Because if you're not, just tell the other person, say, hey, if you're not happy anymore with me, why don't we just call it an end on the relationship? No. The reason why most people don't do that is because they don't want to hurt their other half's feelings. They don't want to deal with conflict. Me, yeah, it might be conflict. Yeah, it might be hurtful and stuff. Yeah, it might be hurtful and stuff and all that. But is it worth it to be honest than being deceitful to your other half? No, it's not. Honesty is better than lying. I would be honest and have my respect with the other half than lose the respect out of lying to my other half and saying, instead of saying like, you know, I'm going out with the guys or wherever, I'll be back, and instead of saying going out with the guys, you know, and you're really not, well, I'm gonna go see another woman, you know, I'm gonna be, and just be honest, and tell her that, you know, hey, I don't see interest, I'm not interested in you anymore, so I went and saw someone else. So that's all you gotta do is just be honest. Be honest and everything. And be honest and everything with your other half. Same thing with marriage. Marriages, you know, be honest. Honesty comes a long way. I don't care who you are. Even a single person. Always be freaking honest with whoever you want to see. You know, why do you gotta bullshit around the bush just to get into a woman's pants? Or just to be with the woman you want to be with? You know, women would rather have you be honest. Same with guys. Guys would rather have women that are honest too. But the thing of it is nowadays, most people don't even know how to be honest because they're too afraid. Because they're too afraid to own up to the crap that they have done. That's right. Because everybody's too afraid of owning up to the crap they have done in the relationship. And that's what's sad nowadays. And people can still be married and be separated and everything else, well, because they say, oh, quote, they don't have the money to get the divorce, and that's what's sad. It really is. And that's what's sad. You know, save up for the money. You know, if you're separated, just save up the money, get the papers, and get divorced. Because why stay married? You know, for a long time when you're separated. So, I look at it this way. You know, when you make a marriage, if you get married, this is how I see it. And I'm going to say it again. Like, in my point of view, marriage is commitment. Marriage is being honest with one another for the rest of your life. You know, holding hands till the very end. That's what marriage is. Most people don't see that because they don't think, oh, marriage is just a piece of paper. No, it's not. Marriage is not a piece of paper. I don't care who you are, what you're about, or not. Marriage is not just a piece of paper. Marriage is, you know, for love, you know, for happiness, because you found somebody. You know, someone you want to settle down and have that relationship in life. And all together for the rest of your life, and you want to have kids, family, and stuff like that. Well, that's the thing. That's the thing, people. That's what I believe what marriage is. Because if you end up getting divorced while you have a kid, it's going to be hard on the kid itself. Because I've been there. I've never been divorced, but I've been through a divorce situation with parents. Well, my family, they got divorced, and it's hard, you know, to figure out what side you want to be on. Because you want to respect both sides, but both sides are turning against you. So, you know, I look at it this way, you know, it's best to be honest with the other half if you're not happy in the marriage. But you didn't want to be married, why did you take the commitment and the vow? Why? So, that's the question, you know. Why did you made the commitment and vow and committed yourself to her at her every need when you got married, and then later on 5 years down the road, you're like, oh shit, I don't want to be married no more. You know? And that's the thing. And, you know, wake up, people. You know, marriage is not a game. Marriage is serious. Marriage, it's very serious. And, you know, if you are married, you know, congrats. You know, stay happy, stay married. Work things out. If things go south, you know, that's what makes a marriage strong, in my opinion. Seth McDonald 4, signing out. Peace.